Girls of all ages. Are you a Raiders fan?
No, I just love the shirt.
They got good colors.
Yeah, always.
Nice to see you all. Sorry I got sidetracked there. Of course, I'm with my partner and friend, Dion. We have our producer with us as well. Let's get into it today.
Yeah.
So, finals. We have not talked about the finals, although it's been a little while.
Away.
We tried to stay away from the finals as long as we possibly could because of how upset we really were with the outcome.
Yeah.
Even though it almost was bound to happen.
Yeah, we had some high hopes, but at the end of the day, Golden State did their thing. What was your thought process going in the game? Was it 5 or 6? Was it 6?
5.
Yeah. What did you think?
The last game?
Yeah.
Honestly, my thought process was this. They're down 3-1 at that point. They are on the road.
Mm-hmm.
If they win Game 5 on the road,
Mm-hmm.
anybody's ball game, Game 6.
Yeah.
At home. Golden State on the road. Golden State is significantly worse on the road.
Okay.
They actually, what's crazy is they should have lost Game 3. They lost Game 4. On the road, they did not look good.
No.
They stole Game 3.
Mm-hmm.
Cleveland blew it. They had it in the bag.
In the bag.
In the bag, it was going to be 2-1. It was then going to be 2-2.
Okay.
Then forget about it.
It's whatever happens.
Right.
You know?
But hey,
and right now,
if the
just so
queen
you guys
had
know,
balls, she'd be the king.
and you can't touch the queen.
Right.
We're simulcasting our TV show in Chicago. That's on Channel 19. And our podcast. And our Facebook Live. Dude. We're going to get somebody from somewhere. We are everywhere.
We're going to hit something.
Yeah, so the main thing with the finals was the super duper team, you know.
Right.
Draymond, who I hate with a passion, he had a stupid little shirt on about quickie. And then I don't know if everybody saw LeBron had a response to that. That's what she said or something on his Instagram.
Right.
What's your thoughts on Draymond with his jabs, his butter knife jabs at LeBron and Cleveland?
My thoughts on Draymond Green, to be quite honest, here's how I feel about Draymond Green. Draymond Green is electrifying in a way.
That's a strong statement.
It is.
Very
But
strong.
I got news for you.
Okay.
With Draymond Green, there's 4 good players
Okay.
great players on Golden State.
Great.
Yep.
All right. How many superstars are on Golden State?
2.
Just 2.
Superstars?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So you got 2 superstars, 2 great.
2 superstars, 2 other all-stars. Yeah, I mean, I'd say they're pretty great.
Can Draymond or Clay win on a team by themselves or with each other, alone? Because no team has
By
to do
themselves, no. I mean, no one can.
that. Just together.
If those 2 go somewhere to the same
Yeah.
team,
Yeah.
I think that's a good team
Really?
with someone else. Yeah.
Hmm.
But here's my thing about Draymond Green, though.
What?
And correct me if I'm wrong. The Golden State Warriors go where Draymond Green goes.
He's their setup guy, I can tell.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Positively.
He's their fluffer.
When I use the word electrifying, though, I should have used the word energetic.
Okay.
Because the energy on the floor is absolutely insane. And Draymond Green possesses a certain attribute that many players wish they possess, and that is when he gets angry, he plays exceptional.
Okay.
Whereas sometimes other guys get angry.
And they get taken out of their game.
Correct. And you know what? When he plays angry, not only does he play exceptional, he uplifts the Warriors and he shuts down whoever they're playing against.
Okay.
he sucks the life out of him. Between Draymond Green getting crazy and energetic and playing all over the court and that Oracle Arena fan base, it's scary.
Which they're moving, I heard.
It is.
True?
I'm not sure.
I heard they're moving to San Francisco.
Really?
It's kind of disrespectful. I think I heard that.
Well, they're in San Fran, no?
Is Oakland San Fran? I thought they're in Oakland.
Oh, you're right.
This guy. Really?
They used to be in San Fran.
Did they?
Yes.
Okay.
They have those old jerseys with the
bridge, the Bay Bridge. So, I mean, the finals are over, but everybody, you know, including me, I lost a few bucks, thought that Cleveland was going to, you know, come in and, you know, do their thing. Yeah, just lost our Facebook feed for a second. But we're still on TV. Stupid extension cord. Yeah, so sorry about that. Technical difficulties happen on real shows, not fake ones. So,
no big deal.
With that being said, next year, LeBron's already lost his GM. Apparently, Dan Gilbert is hard to work for. He spends all that money, so he wants a product, which
profession,
yeah, you have to agree with that because the guy goes into the luxury tax every year for his team.
Right.
He went through a lot of very bad years without LeBron, and LeBron still came back. Do you think they had an agreement? Like, that rarely ever happens. Like, LeBron left and came back. It was almost like he went to see the green grass.
An agreement?
I mean...
No. A discussion about a potential return?
Immediately or maybe
No, down the line. Down the line. But here's the thing, and I don't think LeBron ever had intentions at the time that he was leaving.
So when he left from Miami, you thought he was gone.
Right.
What do you think stopped it? Him seeing that
I think, honestly, okay, so I think what happened is this. He said, I'm going to leave here, and I'm going to win. Then I think once he got a taste of what it was like to win, not once, but twice, I think he said, you know what, now, since I've already won, I'm already a champion, I think the ultimate champion, the ultimate championship, from his perspective, would be to win it.
Look at our cameraman, man. He's fucking up. Bring it up some, camera.
Would be.
There you go. Up a little more. Yeah.
Would
we
be
don't
to
play
win
around games here, man. Would be to what? Win.
Win at his home in his home city.
He had to be watching when they got Kyrie, and that's it.
Oh yeah. So that's my whole thought. Is I'm like, you know what? He wins once, it feels awesome. He wins twice, it feels awesome. But hey, nothing would ever feel better than bringing home the chip back in my home city.
Do you think there's any meaningful way that he leaves Cleveland again? To me, if he does, he might get murdered.
I know.
Not literal.
See, and that's the thing, is that people ask me this question all the time. Like, hey, you think he'll leave? And in my head, I just think to myself,
it's still there. You can't just totally, like, I can tell you right now, I never thought Derrick Rose would be gone from Chicago. Never. You can't take that out of the equation at all. Everybody is just, oh, he's never going to leave again. Do you think it's a possibility? Magic Johnson is very, very, very persuasive.
Influential, I agree. And
so is LA.
He's got serious plans. He's got serious plans for that team.
I mean, he just pretty much
Paul George, everything.
What's the guy's name? He's fucking the snitch. The fucking
D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah. Bye.
See ya.
He said it with the most professional manner he could. you know what? D'Angelo Russell's a great player, but we needed a leader.
Yeah.
And Lonzo Ball is a leader.
That's what he thinks.
That's all he said.
Who knows?
I know that's what he thinks, but the kid's good.
Oh,
but
did you see his workout?
Yes. I saw Lamar Odom there, too. They help out their guys. Lakers organization is
Tight-knit.
top freaking notch, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my thing with Magic is his professionalism, and then D'Angelo Russell goes and says, he's such a douche. I just watch his freak. He's such a toolbox. I don't like that dude.
I know.
And it's not just about his snitching. If you guys don't know, you don't even have to watch basketball to know that this dude's a piece of crap. So, his teammate, Nick Young, was dating Iggy Azalea.
Mm-hmm.
On the road, from what you guys don't think or believe, they room together, so to speak. The team gets a 5-star, but unless you're like LeBron or Kyrie, you're rooming with each other. So those two were like rookies, or, Lakers sucked last year. So they were together. And long story short, Nick Cannon was talking about Nick Cannon. I'm sorry, Swaggy P. Nick Young was talking about.
He wishes it was Nick Cannon.
People be hating on Nick Cannon too.
I like Nick Cannon.
That's my guy.
I like him a lot. He knows how to make money.
Exactly. Swaggy was talking about some chicks he met. So what this bitch-made dude does is he takes his phone out and he records him talking about his things with the girls. And that's terrible as a friend. Because Swaggy, he's like, yeah, man, I don't know if I'm going to do this. He's talking about the girl, and he gets it somehow leaked to TMZ. And he said, what did he have an excuse? He just said, I'm sorry. Yeah. So when that happened, I knew it was like a foregone conclusion that this piece of trash was going to get kicked out of the team.
And I used to love that guy because he went to Ohio State.
So?
Well, I'm a huge Ohio State fan, and the year that he played, only freshman year, that team sucked.
Yeah.
Per usual, our usual basketball team, but he was solid. I mean, he was dominating.
He's a douchebag now in the league, and a stupid hairdo. But have fun in Brooklyn, pal. Good luck. So we're moving on. The finals are over. See you next year. Actually, we got to be in training camp in like less than 3 months.
Right.
It's crazy.
I'm excited.
Right? Yeah, you'll like that. And plus, it's in Chicago now. We don't have to go all the way to Deerfield. But anyway, we're going to talk about this. This recently has been a thing. It's always been a thing, and I just always wanted to put it on the show to see your thought process on it. What's your take on superstar or key players that totally blow off OTAs in the NFL? Recently, obviously, Odell Beckham blew his off. I have my thoughts on why he did. What are your thoughts on the players that do that?
I think it goes with an everyday, normal society mentality.
Okay.
Earn your stripes.
I think he's earned his stripes.
See, now that's the thing, though. He's from a performance standpoint, 1,000,000% he's earned his stripes.
Okay.
From a youth age experience NFL veteran standpoint, no.
Why?
He hasn't been in the league long enough, number one.
Do you think he got all of his cred from that one catch?
No.
Okay.
No. I don't agree with that at all.
Okay.
I know there's a lot of people that do believe that, and I think that's ridiculous because he's a top receiver.
Okay.
And while that catch is the best catch of all time, in my opinion, that doesn't define his career whatsoever. He's awesome.
Is what he missed OTAs, which is organized team activities? Yeah, but it was the not mandatory. What's the other word? Voluntary.
Right, voluntary.
So, if you read in the dictionary, voluntary means you're literally volunteering to
Right.
be with your team.
Right.
So, do you think he should have went?
I think you should show face at some of those, half of them at least. If you're a player,
you're gonna go.
Right.
He lives in LA. Is he really gonna go to New York to just? Oh, I'm here. I'm gonna do an interview and leave.
I think you could go to those for about a week. Listen, here's my thing. Even if you go and half-ass the whole thing, at least you get to meet the young guys who are going to be on the team.
Okay.
At least the top-tier guy on the team shows face, so the other dudes are like, you know what?
Was Eli there?
Probably not. But here's the thing. Eli, what is he coming up on his not 10th year?
And he's got, what, 2 of them?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Right. Hey, guess what? I'm a 2-timer. I've been playing for 9-10 years.
Yeah, more than my brother. Does he? Or are they tied?
They're tied.
No, they're tied. Peyton sucked in his, but they
Both
tied.
of them, actually.
That was all defense.
Yeah. But, I mean, that's the kind of guy that shouldn't go.
Okay.
Right?
So you're saying it's okay to pick and choose which, like Tom Brady, okay.
Right, exactly. Exactly. It's stuff like
Tom Brady
that.
is in his own, like, realm, though.
Oh, of course.
Von Miller is in his own realm. Cam Newton did go to a Super Bowl, regardless of the situation. Like, some dudes are in their own. Is Ezekiel Elliott?
He's got to go.
Dak Prescott in their own realm.
They got to go.
They turned Dallas around by themselves.
They got to go, though. They're 1 year in.
Okay, so you're a 10-year
to be honest,
guy. You're a 10-year guy.
I am.
So if you're a manager at any place and you got some people that's been there 10 years and you got a beast that comes in and works for you, under you, and just kicks ass, you're not going to promote him because he hasn't been there that long.
Oh, no, he's going to get promoted.
But he just can't skip out on certain things.
He can. See, that's what I'm saying, though. I want him to show face a little bit to set an example and say, hey, you're the best player on the team. If everybody else sees the best player on the team showing up to voluntary stuff, they might think twice about showing up to voluntary stuff.
Yeah.
Because those other dudes who have egos say, you know what, I got a pretty big ego, I'm not going. But then Odell shows up and they say, oh, really? He went there?
Do you think Odell and players like him that outplay their contracts immediately should use that as a stepping stone in reference to, I'm not going to go to OTAs because I really want to pretty much strong iron them into rethinking my contract? You know what I mean? Like he's a 44th, I think, highest paid.
Yep.
His contract is the issue. And we've had people sit out and not really stated that, man, come on, man, I'm Odell Beckham. I've been here. I've outplayed my contract. What's up? Matt Forte had that situation.
Right.
Perfect example. So what do you think? Do you think he should do that or he should just play his contract? Fuck the fact that he outplayed the hell out of it. Can you overlook the fact that he outplayed his contract?
You can't.
All right, so he has a
But.
Always a but.
There's a but. You can't overlook the fact that he outplayed his contract because the stats the numbers don't lie.
Okay.
Right? He's not making as much as he should.
He's the first player to ever have. These numbers are sick.
Right. He's absolutely dominating right
Yeah.
But the thing is this. Now, there's some players that play their asses off to make more money.
Yeah.
And then there's other players who play their asses off and then they don't like the contract negotiation. So then they turn into little girls. And then the team either says, go screw yourself, or they just lowball the dude with money in the end anyways.
Because the NFL, if a lot of people don't realize that we're not talking MLB, NBA money. those are guaranteed contracts.
Way
If
lower.
you don't know sports, they get a signing bonus, right? So they'll get money up front. Guys, I'm not talking about like Tom Brady or even, unfortunately, even Jay Cutler. Jay Cutler played for a franchise that, they said, you're our quarterback. We're going to give you, how much they give you? A lot of money. 30-some million guaranteed.
Right off the bat.
So when you see those contracts, it's different. So right now, I think Odell's making barely $1 million. And obviously that's a lot of money already, but we're talking NFL money.
Right.
And when you got a guy like, I think Eric Decker might be according to him.
Oh, I'm
He's
sure.
not even in the league.
I'm
so
sure.
you gotta look at both scenarios for Odell, as well as how the NFL goes. But
Definitely a two-way street.
I believe, yeah, totally. I believe there is so many different aspects to it. In Odell's case, I think he has a great situation in New York, but I believe he could say something simple like, you know what, I'm training right now, guys. I'll see you at OTAs.
Oh, absolutely.
Organized.
See, here's my thing, though. If I'm a coach or owner, right, behind closed
I'm not gonna
doors,
bash him either in
No.
public.
behind closed doors or on the phone, I personally ask him, hey, could you show up for a couple days?
Yeah,
I want you to meet the new guys.
off the books.
I want the other guys to see that you went. Maybe
Honestly, all he had to do is show up, do an interview,
right, 1 or
stand
2
on the
days.
sideline and watch.
1 or 2 days.
Yeah, and people
Because
would
guess
say,
what?
"Odell's there."
Here's a crazy part though, and this is what Odell doesn't show up. Brandon Marshall for sure ain't showing up.
He's a fucking idiot.
And guess who the 3 receiver is?
Who?
Sterling Shepard, who got drafted last year. If those two don't show up, you think Sterling thinks he's got to show up?
True. That's the crazy part, but that's
It's
how
the
the
crazy
NFL
part.
goes. That money, it's different, man. It's not guaranteed. So let's get to the elephant in the room. We haven't talked about it yet.
Jimmy Buckets.
Jimmy G. Buckets is gone.
There's no more G.
No more G. He gets Wolves. I don't know, man. I have mixed bag of feelings. I thought Jimmy went Hollywood when he was here.
Did he ever?
Which honestly, also, I believe he had an amazing
Progression.
2-3 years in progression. Yes, he worked his butt off. He deserved everything that he got. I just think his personality should have gotten better. When he first came in the league, very humble. He befriends Mark Wahlberg on a Transformer set, and he turns into a different guy. Now, I've talked about this before. I don't mix personal stuff that you see on TMZ with the type of player he is. He's
Correct.
an amazing basketball player. He's awesome. I just feel like he wasn't going to get us anywhere. We weren't going to go
No.
anywhere.
Don't.
We barely made the playoffs. Probably shouldn't even made the playoffs, in my opinion. What's yours?
You're right. We probably shouldn't even made the playoffs. Our last game was against the worst team in the league. And to be honest, this is our superstar.
Yeah.
This is our starting Eastern Conference All-Star. And in the playoffs, wasn't even the best player on our team the first 2 games.
That's scary. So, saying that is saying a lot. But my thing is, John Paxson, I'll say it again, specifically said, what? Trade Jimmy Butler? I'm not trading Jimmy Butler. Are you serious? He's top 3 guy in the league. We love Jimmy. And we're going to keep him, and we're going to build around him.
He's the best two-way player.
Yeah. 2 weeks later, Jimmy's gone.
See ya.
Jimmy's in Paris.
We'll smell you
With
later.
D. Wade. Not knowing what's going on.
No, he's not.
And he got traded
Crazy.
for Chris Dunn, Zach LaVine, and that guy from Arizona. Zach LaVine my guy Lance, he's an interesting guy. So he said that Zach LaVine got the best part of this deal because he's going to be the man. He said Zach LaVine is going to average 25 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 steals with the Bulls, coming off an ACL.
25, 5,
said
5,
25,
and 2?
5, 5, and 2. Zach LaVine. Because when he went out last year, he was already like killing. So he's just going to come here and just take over. And then he said all-star caliber player. This is the problem with...
Who said this?
Lance. I'll send you his... He's a talker. You've seen him before. These people in Chicago, they become enamored with their team. I can say it is for this guy, too. He's a huge Bulls fan. But, you know what? He was right. They went to the playoffs. But I'm never going to say that Zach LaVine is an all-star caliber player under Fred Hoiberg and Gar Forman impacts. You were supposed to show that picture of that bum on our show. I don't know.
Yo, would have scared the audience.
Yeah, I don't think you guys understand how much I hate the Bulls. They're just... We're rebuilding them. So next year, he's going to get what I got, I think my 3rd or 4th year, when we had Tyson Chandler and Eddie Curry. And I just literally had to watch very bad basketball.
Yep.
You go to the games just to see who we're playing. So, with that
Make it a lot easier on the interviews all the time.
And then
less ego to deal with.
And I think you said earlier, off camera, name the starters. Name what Minnesota's got now.
So,
and possible.
So, right now, current, they got Rubio, Wiggins, Butler, Dieng, Karl Anthony Towns.
Okay.
With a possible same roster, but instead of Rubio, Kyle Lowry.
They're going after Kyle Lowry. That's a tough in the West. So in the West, you got
even in the West, that's a lineup.
That's a lineup. So you got Golden State. I don't know how San Antonio's going to do at the end of the day.
They'll be back.
Yeah, but I don't know.
But they're slowly diminishing with age.
Yeah, and then you got Oklahoma City. Russell Westbrook's a monster. I don't care. He can do everything himself. Houston, once they get, because I just feel like they lost a lot of defense with Beverly. He sort of like balanced them, but they're going to be there too. But it's just a lot of stuff going on. And then with Minnesota there, you got to put them in the top 5. So
the Clippers could be
Chris Paul
one of the worst teams in the league.
Oh, okay. Because Chris Paul was traded for a piece of gum, a stick of butter, and a container of milk. Oh, and a first-round pick that they'll never get because it's top 3 protected. It was just time for them to go. I saw something about him not trading his son. His son and Big Baby got into it. Did you hear about that?
Said he was only on the team because of his dad.
Yeah.
Although, I got to be honest, I used to feel that exact way. But Austin Rivers, he's played really well off the bench. Okay. And he's played a lot because...
All right, we're going to follow up with that because I'm going to get into your ass about that bullshit. So, with that being said, we're going to end this show. Austin, come on, man.
He played well off the bench.
Yeah, for this guy, Anthony, and for the executive producer, Dylan, this is ECSports. Have a good day. Bye.